Every now and then.
It just literally switches back to default. Well, at least somebody was aware, Vuk.
I always play without sound. I told y'all.
Yeah, that makes sense for us. It was just I didn't have it turned off, and when I joined the stream, I was expecting me to be like turn it off because I would hear things double, but I
I
didn't hear
think
things double.
I think anytime OBS like does an update or has like a new patch or something, it just resets everything to default. It's annoying as fuck. The amount of times I went to record a video and I've like went 3 hours into the video and realized that no sound has been recorded. So I'm just like,
So
well,
that
never
whole
mind.
intro and the whole
Yeah,
like
you did it for
Yep.
nothing.
Yep. Do it again from the top.
Do you want to, or should we just move on? Because we can.
I can just like do a very quick recap. So if anybody is listening,
Recap of the recap. Let's go.
okay. Yes. So we were fighting Belle, and it was pretty difficult, and most of us at some point went down. Nothing much intriguing happened for the rest of us that went down, but when Al went down, he then seemed to transform into something different, something fiendish.
You guys saw a light above him for a moment.
And a light was above him for a moment.
With some eyes, and then a ruby rod. And then that's kind of it, yeah.
Yep, and his tattoo spread across his body. And yep, Dahlia hit the final blow on Belle, and he sort of disintegrated into ash.
Went up in flames, actually, after disintegrating a bit from the blight.
Okay, went up in flames after disintegrating from the blight. But still, it was Dahlia's final heroic blow that took him out, which was pretty cool. And then she picks up his sword and notices the 3 gems, one of which, most importantly, has Florrie, her friend that she wants to save, and the other 2 had an old man who didn't seem that keen on getting out, and then a sleeping time dragon, which seems like a risk. And then she gives the sword to Al because he's very desperate for it, and because she's not proficient anyway, so why hold it? Yeah, and then at the end we notice the flapping of wings and incoming danger.
Yeah, you also, of course, with Belle now being dead, being an imprisonment spell, you don't like when an imprisonment spell is cast. The caster can set up a specific type of condition to like free them again, but you know, with killing Belle, you kind of don't know that condition, so you have to search for another way of freeing these guys from the vessels if you ever do. If you ever decide to do. I'll do. You get your 1d10. I'll just do the intro real quick, guys. This Change of Asmodeus revised. Welcome for joining our stream. First half hour of the stream we didn't have audio, so we're doing some things again now. This is a 18 plus stream because we do deal with some adult content here. We also deal with the hells and devils and that sort of thing. So if you're not into that, just click on the video. If you are both fine with those things, be sure to watch along with us. We welcome you in. We just did the recap. We already rolled for the Fexpiration, which was the question: would your character have enjoyed Disney Plus series like Obi-Wan? Why or why not? And Ian rolled for it, so you get to answer this in Ios's perspective, I guess. Ian.
Ios would have enjoyed the Disney Plus series Obi-Wan based on the sole fact that he has already watched the A New Hope. He's watched episode 4, and was pretty.
Ios has done this.
Yes, he was
Great.
pretty torn up about Obi-Wan saying you can't defeat me, Darth, because every Sith is a Darth, and in Obi-Wan the series they address the fact that he mocks him by calling him Darth in that series as well. So it adds some canon and a little bit more validity to A New Hope.
Sure thing.
But also, Ios has a laser sword, and he likes laser swords, so he would watch Obi-Wan because he has a laser sword.
I do think Ios has a lot of like similarities to Jedi. He has the sword thing, of course, like you mentioned, but he also has the like secret kind of order that is maybe not all good in terms of its ambitions and that sort of thing. So like, it's or maybe like they do stuff for the greater good that then
Yeah,
does some other
because
things that might not be good.
flying in recklessly over emotion is definitely the Jedi way.
The
He did it
Chosen
out
One
of love.
that, which
Yeah,
seemed to work at the end of Episode 9.
he did it. No,
Right, let's not
that
talk about
doesn't
episode
exist.
9.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
We don't talk
He-
about the
he,
Disney
uh,
reboot.
Blaine, he did that for love, to protect the ones he loved. So I think that's like the
Which
most.
Jedis aren't supposed to have emotional attachments.
Yeah, well, but one did, and you know how that turned out. So
Exactly.
it's the same.
How did that turn out, Yup?
About Balance of the Universe. So, yeah, pretty good, I think.
All right. Well, I think you getting this to answer this question is good to say. You are like a great start. Yeah, you are. So go ahead. Get your 1d10 for the session. Okay, we're gonna get into this because we've delayed this for far too long. All right. So, having just defeated the former Archdevil of Avernus. Oh wait, fuck. Let me. change.
Come on, Yup.
We also
You should
have
be ready by
story.
now. I'll give you enough time.
Well, the ambience. Having just defeated the former Archdevil of Avernus, you have only half realized what has just happened. When you already hear the first consequences of your actions. First, you think it's a giant swarm of hundreds of bees. But as you turn your gaze towards the door in which you entered, you don't see hundreds of bees, no. You see thousands upon thousands of devils. Wings flapping in such a frequency together, it sounds like a deafening buzzing. What do you do? Before you answer that question, for the ones that went down and have exhaustion points, just be aware that the exhaustion points are a mechanical thing, but going down and being on this low HP does affect the the feel a bit and role playing a bit, especially for the ones I role play. You guys can role play your characters wherever you want, but yeah, just be aware. With that being said, what do you guys do?
Can we close that door? Was that door...
Al's
going
going to
be
swagger
visible?
forward.
Well,
speak to the devils.
I'll drag you guys to Bell's Forge, and I'll reveal what's already entered. The chamber so far.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Yeah, we're not going in initiative just yet. If you guys will start an active fight with these thousands of devils, then we'll start. But for now, you guys
Yup,
can
what's the
quickly.
queue?
Yeah, I'll give you guys like one round of like just doing whatever you want to do. You guys can discuss a little bit of what that thing would be, but
I'll scream
Is
out
the
to
two-
them all.
Is the 2 my exhaustion points? I have 2 levels of
yes,
exhaustion.
yeah. Go ahead, Blaine.
Guys, come on now. We aren't your enemy here. Yes, Beale may be dead. However, think of the opportunity that you all have right now. There's an empty throne there just waiting for one of you to sit upon it. But which one is it going to be? And I say this in Infernal, by the way.
Okay. For the ones that are sort of in earshot of L as he says this, you realize that the deafening buzzing kind of defeats the whole talking part. And I'll say you realize this too, Al, as you talk into the swarm of devils that's coming your way. Keep in mind that the representation on this map just is like a very, very small percentage of what is to come.
Okay, guys, they didn't hear me. Guys.
Can I try to pull on this gem?
Which gem?
Bella's gem.
Oh, you already got that one. You can.
Oh, I have it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you have it.
Okay.
I'm not sure
yeah,
if you did actively grab it last session, but yeah, I'll say that you can if you want to just now. It's like Bell did in the beginning before you guys fought him. He actually grabbed it, and it's fine as well.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, go question.
Okay. About the level up, did we get the stuff like the spells and spell slots right now, or are we gonna get that later?
You do it with a long rest.
Forgot about the level up.
If I'm assuming we're trying to escape here, right? Because if everybody is winning, I could cast Windwalk and we can just leg it.
Does it seem like a happy mob? Like, are they cheering? Is it like a
No,
happy
and it's increasing exponentially as you're speaking, and it's making me very nervous.
I guess windwalk us. Yeah, that's
Yop, stop.
It's the most fun I'm gonna have.
Yop, is there any molten metal? Like, there's molten metal all around here.
I mean, in the forge itself, like where you grabbed Bell, there's definitely some red iron hot metal. Don't know if it's melting, but yeah.
I kind of want to roll initiative now, just so that you've got to control this many different characters.
I mean, sure, if you want to. I'll say that as you're contemplating your either staying and fighting or escaping, whatever you guys will choose, you will hear something else. Throughout the buzzing or flapping, whatever, of these devils approaching, you hear something coming from the other side, near the throne of Bel. And it's not coming from above or below. It's coming from inside the walls. And you almost don't believe it, but you hear galloping. And someone will join in, I think.
Yup, I've been wanting to do this since I got in here. Can I?
Yeah, let me reveal him to you guys.
Oh my god!
There you go. That's a reveal. Just drag you on there, Alex.
Alex!
Wait,
Wait!
I missed that.
Hold on.
I heard someone end it. What?
I was like, no way.
Crusher!
He's
my
back. My boy.
Okay. Actually, now, sure, we can roll initiative. We can do it.
Well, we'll see. Alex, you're here? Your mic working? You're lighting up, but you're not talking for us. We should have tested this beforehand.
He's been gone for a month and he's already fucked this Discord up.
Does it work now?
Guys. Yeah,
Does
it
it
works.
work?
There you go.
Oh,
He's back.
okay. Did you guys seriously think Yap heard the stream audio? Come on now.
Alex was like, does Play know that his stream isn't working?
God damn it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yop is never in the stream.
Yes, that makes sense.
How do you enter this scene, Alex, or Crusher? What do you do?
I think Crusher only enters scenes. Yeah,
Oh,
he only
okay.
enters one way. He enters screaming.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know if we're fighting these, but he's ready to.
Yeah, whatever you guys want. But you'll have to make that decision quick. I'll give you guys, yeah, like maybe a minute. I'll time it. Here we go. Yeah. All right, go. What do you guys want to do?
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, on a real, I'm not really thinking that fighting is the best.
We can take them.
I mean, we can
Alright.
leave you here to take them if you would like, Crusher.
Crusher, we are barely alive right now.
We need rest.
Everyone has full health. I think you guys are fine, except Ios.
Well, we're on a time crunch because there's literally a minute timer, so we need to make our mind up now. Are we fighting or are we leaving?
30 seconds.
We're leaving.
Yeah,
Everyone
we're
is
leaving.
exhausted and hurt.
I mean, speak for
Okay.
yourself. I'm perfectly fine.
Plan, let's die here together.
Oh yeah, baby. Just like back with what's his face, bit of breath. I'm ready to go. I always come back.
All right. Well, you
you
guys
want-
can make your decisions. For the ones fleeing, I want a plan. The minute is over. I want like a thing you're doing to like flee. You can describe yourself, like trying to get out of here via transportation, via spell, via just fucking flying or climbing or whatever, pacing through walls. Um, if you guys are casting like a spell that is gonna like kind of make you invulnerable and being able to just move out of here, then that will solve the problem. If there's any like less magical way of doing it, then I will have you guys roll an appropriate skill check to like see if you guys can make it out safely. So for example, if you're trying to like run up the wall, Ayas, and climb like with your sandals and climb up out of the volcano and escape that way, then that's like that's gonna require a skill check. But if you guys are doing like any teleportation or like a wind walk or whatever, then that probably will be enough to like get you guys out of here. So that is up to you guys.
Okay,
If you
well,
guys are staying and fighting, then we'll roll initiative after the fleeing guys have been resolved.
I'm gonna cast Windwalk, and
Okay.
anybody who is wanting to be turned, because you have to be willing, so can turn with me and then make a run for it.
Ios is willing, but he also wants to do something before he leaves. He wants to plunge one of his daggers. Daggers? No. I think it has to be Solus into the molten metal, so he gets a bit of a blade-shaped molten, almost like a cage around it.
Like a sheath.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe like a sleight of hand check as you do this before you get turned into
Okay.
gas. What about the others, guys? You're rolling in GM, but yeah, sure.
Sorry. Is that enough, Joe?
Right. Yeah, 20 is fine.
Cool.
As you pull it out, it quickly like, well, it doesn't go do it quickly because it's fucking hot in here, but like the red glowing hotness kind of dies down over the few seconds that you have here before you get turned into gas. Anyone else that wants to be turned into gas and escape? Call it out, please.
Yep. However, before we do, is there like something scattered on the ground, like a pebble, a piece of iron, anything that I could like quickly grab?
Yeah, I'll say you just had a battle, so there's rocks all around, so sure.
There are the ashes of Pebble.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay.
Get out. Get out.
Technically no, because he's a spirit, so he wouldn't leave anything behind. But but good call.
Good one. I'll give you that. Good one.
Yeah. All right. Well, you grab a pebble off the ground, like a piece of iron, whatever you want.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's it. Sure. All right. Anything else? Who wants to be also turned? We have Ios. We have Luca. What about you, Dahlia? You're casting the spell, so you're pretty locked in with this idea. Ramius will agree. Samsarif will agree. Then we have Al.
What's Crusher doing? Best friends back.
For you to answer.
Al's just readying his sword. He's getting ready to fight.
Okay.
He's revitalized. He is very much in the mood to kill some devils.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if we're all going, Crusher will go with.
I mean, you have the easiest way of getting out of here. You just used one of your charges to get in, but
Yeah, I'll
Guys,
just leave again, I guess.
it's fine. I've died that many times. I am legitimately believing that I'm God right now. It's okay. We got this.
Remember when a druid said that and then tossed herself off a cliff?
I mean, yes, I do.
Exactly.
Unrelated, but I do. She was a goldfish. It's fine.
he just got he has cool tattoos all over his body now instead of only his arm. It's like unbeatable.
Did he grow his hair back when he transformed?
Oh yes, I most definitely did. It was the first thing I said. But I also now have eyes very similar to Crusher.
Oh, twinsies.
Twinsies.
They obviously don't burn as bright as yours, but there is some kind of hint of like fire behind the eyes.
Like a tiefling.
Yeah.
All right. Al, stay in. All the others are transforming. Is that what I'm hearing?
Okay, can we talk? Can we just shout at Al? What are you doing?
So you're gonna have to speak to me in one of my 6 languages that I know.
You know,
Okay, well, Dahlia's going to curse at you in infernal.
Fine, if Crusher's going, then I guess I'll go too. I'm not suicidal.
Everyone gets turned into gaseous form.
I think he's
As you, I'm assuming, rise up out of this volcano, trying to flee the devils. Because it's not like a teleportation thing, I'm still gonna ask you guys to make a skill check here. The consequences of failing those skill checks will be maybe a little less, but you guys are gaseous forms, which means appearing as wisps of clouds. So yeah, in my eyes, those are visible. So, especially to something that has true sight, maybe. So I will still make you guys roll a stealth check. This is gonna be group stealth check.
But we can't be hurt in this form, no?
No,
We
that's
can,
why I'm saying the
yeah.
consequences are gonna be a lot less
Oh.
of like if you fail this, but you're still gonna. What I'm asking here is, do you guys get out without them knowing where you're going, of them still knowing where you're going?
Can I roll the dex check from my old my old sheet?
No, you can't. You're transformed.
Yeah, but you
Wait.
like me to
Also, the
roll
heavy armor won't apply here because
Yeah. I also don't have heavy armor on. What?
Should I roll for me and Ragnar?
Yeah. Yeah. Do make sure you have your exhaustion.
Don't worry, guys. They're not gonna find us.
oh god.
Oh, he's so back. He's so back.
We have a natural 20 and natural 1 to balance it out. You know, that natural 20 is a 35, so that's gonna up the average a bit.
I'm not even proficient in heavy armor. Why is it what?
I was gonna ask, are you actually proficient in
No,
like,
it's light and medium.
like a great sword as well? Are you proficient in that?
What would the proficiency be for that?
Great sword or
You
multiple
are.
weapons.
I think,
Hey,
yeah.
Yop, let me.
You have
let me
a-
give this one an
I will have to double check. I'll have to double check the book. Right now, all I've got noted is martial and simple, but I don't know if
Yeah,
that's just a
you're
copy
fine.
and paste.
Yeah, Marshall.
Marshall,
that is
okay.
great sword.
Yeah, no.
Plane, you have half plate, right?
I've got half plates. I'm not wearing any,
Yeah,
but I've
that's-
got half plates on me.
Okay, that might be why it's doing the heavy armor.
That's why
thing
it's
then.
doing it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right. So let me calculate this. Or if somebody else calculates it.
Yup,
I'll do.
that stealth check's a 23 because I'm exhausted, right?
No, it's minus. What is it? Minus 2 points.
Oh,
So it's a 30 free.
pitiful.
30
Well,
free
it wouldn't. No, it would be.
plus 17
Oh yeah, it would be 30. So yeah.
plus 17 plus 1 plus 18 plus. You did your expiration for this? Okay. Plus, what is that, 16?
15.
15 is 101 divided by. Oh fuck! I need plus. I need to roll for Samsarif. And-
Yeah.
You also need to roll for Ramius and.
That's an 18. And that's a 9.
Oh,
Plus 18. Plus 18
Divided by
plus 9. Divided by 8. Got it. I had my DC for any skill checks escaping this was 15, and you guys got an average of exactly 16.
Hey.
that 33 is helping though. All right, doing the rogue stuff like a rogue would. All right, you guys transform into these clouds of gas. As you do, you wisp away with the. Well, I mean, it's pretty logical because there's hundreds of, like, if not thousands of sources of heat in this space. So, like, a lot of smoke and clouds and gases are coming from everywhere here. So you guys are able to blend in. As you guys do, there's one that will scream above the rest. Standing in the middle of this huge crowd of devils. Crowd, or like swarm of devils, more like it. And yeah, he's gonna say this or scream it out, I guess, in Infernal. But you guys, some of you will understand now, more than before. You have doomed yourself by destroying the rightful Lord of the First. You will suffer the consequences, and I will make sure of this. Believe me when I say Beleth, Prince of the Imps, will follow you wherever you go until wrath has been brought upon those who dare disturb order. And he will send imps in any direction as he says this, but to no avail. So you're able to escape the forge. Back to here. And as you do, Crusher, you are definitely aware of where Kotem has successfully pulled up with a ship. It's near the the nearest point of that Bell's Forge is to the River Styx. You guys made it successfully from the Bronze Citadel after some horrifyingly boring discussions about the papers that needed to be signed and needed to be with the one that is actually on the vessel and that sort of thing. For you, it was a multiple hour-long debate that you didn't really care about, but you had to sit out because you know, without a guide, there wouldn't be much of a traveling in the hells, especially without a vessel. But you did successfully do so, or at least you waited it out, and Kotem successfully convinced the devils to let him go and his ship. You also met the gnome sailor that steers the ship, named Tiax, who you will shortly meet after you return to the vessel. You are able to guide the others as your gaseous forms through the air of Avernus. You're very, all of you are very happy that you are currently kind of invulnerable and just gases of clouds, not able to do anything yourselves, but also not being able to be harmed by anything. Because flying through the skies of Avernus as a form that can be hurt uh, would be catastrophic because the winds here already are hard to steer through, but that hasn't mentioned the flying fiery boulders that come from out the sky out of nowhere, as well as the constant lightning that seems to erupt throughout the skies. Of course, you keep the lowest you can, but it's still something you'll have to deal with. But being in the gaseous forms that you are, it's a lot easier. You guys fly down towards the river Styx, where you will meet the following person standing on top of a small boat or ship that is plated with iron plates. You're not sure if they are of infernal iron or not, but they seem to make a poor attempt at protecting the boat itself or the ship itself. The ship is equipped with one big sail, spans around 100 feet in length, so not too small, but also not the biggest you've seen, and reaches maybe up to like 20 feet in the height, excluding the sail, of course, and the mast. Um, you guys come upon the river Styx, where it lays anchored down. Um, and upon your arrival, you see, two figures. One you also recognize as Kotam, of course. The other is TX, the gnome that you've heard briefly about, which I will reveal to you now. Oh, there you go. Crazy looking guy. He wears a interesting amalgamation of clothes. Leather pants with leather kneecaps, or leather boots, sorry, with leather kneecaps, green pants, a big buckle of belt, some blue overalls on his upper body with a red scarf. The top of his and his crown accessory is, of course, his head, that is appropriately a sailor's head, with a pipe in his mouth. He seems very excited about you guys' arrival, and screams towards you as you arrive. I thought it would be no time at all that you would return to this boat. See, I was right, Kotam. I can trust Crusher. I like him. The others I'll have to see. Welcome to my vessel, or our vessel. Kotam suffices it, but I steer it. We're moving.
We're still in Gase's form, right?
Yeah, but I guess what he expects the 10 clouds or like 8 clouds to approach.
So Kotam's just like,
Well, Kotam actually, I mean, he would also probably expect the 8 clouds to be the ones
Quick question.
they
In
actually expect.
in
Yeah, go.
this gaseous form, can I like enter Kotam's body before I transform back to myself?
You're gas, not a ghost.
Right.
He
you could be
inhale you.
inhaled by him.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Can I not just like fly into his mouth and then wait to be transformed back into myself?
Have like an instant fortress kind of thing. You just kill him. What do you? Yeah, do you turn back into your form, or what do you guys do? Behind you is still the erupting mound, you know, as the forge of Bel.
Are there?
No longer with its owner, actually.
We're not being chased, right?
At the current moment, no, not to your knowledge.
I think.
You
we
see,
all
well,
know
what
this.
you do see is that swarm of thousands of devils coming out of the, like, city of the Forge of Bel, as well as the top of the volcano, where you guys entered or exited out from. They seem to be frantically, like, kind of spreading out, searching for you guys, but I mean, you're at this point you're kind of ways away. Avernus, they are with a enormously large group, but Avernus is even more enormous. So it's gonna take them a while to actually even spot you, if at all.
We should probably do some sort of superhero landing like on the boat to show up, right? That's
Definitely. Yeah.
no. All right, Al's gonna show up in Kotam's butt, and all the rest of us land on the ship in like
Al does
20
the
minutes.
Ant-Man superhero landing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll take Black Widow then.
Oh, I was gonna take Black Widow. Okay, I guess.
See, my
We're
entrance
all
is more
Black
like
Widow.
my entrance
We're
is
all
more
Black
like the boys. But sure.
All Black Widow. All right. So you guys land upon the deck of the ship.
Doing cool poses. Yeah.
Doing
Yeah,
cool poses.
and,
All right. As you turn back,
Would be
I will
points.
drag you onto the ship as it leaves the shore of the River Styx.
Cool, yeah.
Oh my God, it's moving.
Nice.
I mean, I think we're
Very
moving in the wrong direction. Are we?
No, this is how hell ships work.
I wouldn't be surprised with Cortan.
Well,
Well,
Kotam's not.
TX is the one steering, yeah.
Yeah, but no doubt Cortan's telling them which way to go.
You hear the beep of the reverse.
Beep.
The exhaustion
beep.
points haven't converted with these new tokens, but I'll just put them on like this for these
Yeah.
guys.
Vehicle reverse.
Alright. So, as you move on the ship and begin to steer off the shore onto the river Styx, you do notice something very strange. As the ship and the breaking water that it makes seems to move in the right direction, as in left and right. But the water itself seems to like also flow in the left direction, as if it flows up instead of down. Still, you're going the right way though. You're going in the direction of, well, east, which in this term, Kotem will let you know is the direction where currently the layer of Avernus flows into the layer of this. Nice background, Fook.
Hey, Luca.
Yeah, and I messed around with this fucking background for so long, so I'm not changing it.
Can you identify the sword, please?
Yeah, just a second. And it'll take me some time though, so
That's fine.
you're in a hurry.
Where am I going to go?
Yeah, that's a good question. Where would you go?
Do you feel different? I feel different. I feel strong.
Don't
Powerful.
you? Really?
What was that back there? Remius will kind of pull himself up on the railings of the ship, lean against his brazier as well, and say, "We all saw what happened there. The
Well-
orange light, the eyes, the rod.
What happened?
I know that rod. I know its meaning."
All I know is I was hit, things blacked out, and then all of a sudden I'm back.
It wasn't my magic that brought you back.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
I think Ios and I know what that is.
yeah.
Have to study it while we indulge in the Hammers of Torm.
Ios, yes. Need to have a word with him.
Before you do, I want to make clear what just happened, or what I think happened. That rod is known as the Ruby Rod. At least a depiction of it. It is the ultimate sign of Asmodeus himself. You did a transformation of sorts that brought you back, and it was signed by Asmodeus and yourself. I sense the fiend in you.
Let me make this clear, Ramius. I didn't do any transformation. Whatever happened to me there happened to me by the will of the gods. Do you understand me?
There's no god in there. That is no god. I understand you did it to save us, but to what cost? I ask.
That is none of your business.
Is it
I'll
Rogan?
just call like death stare at Ramius. Coldest stare that anyone could ever imagine.
He stares back, and then kind of his face changes to an aching pain as he grabs his side, still recovering from the fight that just happened. He turns away and looks at you, Ayas, for just a moment.
Yeah, that's right. Run along.
Enters into the trapdoor here, the hatch.
So,
of the ship.
the sword, Luca, please.
Ios, before he goes, Ios is gonna put his hand on his shoulder and nod that he understands his point, but we have to. Things aren't what they all seem down here.
He'll not respond, but he'll just grunt and then move down. There's also an inside of this ship. If you guys want to explore that at some point.
He'll just grunt and jump off the edge of the ship.
Yeah.
Bye, Ramius.
I'd rather not know. As he jumps into the river Styx.
Man, this is getting too wild for me. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's the point where you, well, I think mental like PTSD and that sort of stuff would be a very prevalent thing in D&D universe.
100%.
Alright, I have to go to the toilet because we waited for so long. But
Oh,
you guys
okay,
can
blame
discuss
me.
if you guys
Yeah,
want to
yeah, yeah.
identify something.
That's how it is.
Just, type it in chat and then I'll do it as soon as I get back.
Don't you shoot your head, Alex.
He's scared. He's scared of us.
So who am I killing
Wait, what's
first?
the sword?
Oh, I've got a new toy.
Where'd you find it?
It was Bale's sword. Bell's sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, which he's not going to use until we establish how to get my best friend out of the ruby.
Might be with the sword.
The best friend is in the sword. I didn't agree to any such deal as not using the sword until the rubies are out. I just said that the rubies will be given to Dahlia come their release of the sword.
If we use the sword, does that mean we can fight with the power of friendship?
I mean, maybe it's like a Pokemon sword. Maybe I can call upon Flumph to come out and help us in battle.
Not when it's like
Yeah.
stifling the soul.
Flumph, I choose you. Go.
Ios grabbed
You
that.
can't
that
choose
hot
her,
metal
she's mine.
to hopefully open up. Maybe I think the heat was able to break some of the rubies, but I don't know.
That's very insensitive when you have an Egyptian in the party. Yup. It's very insensitive when you have an Egyptian in the party. Yup.
Huh?
Doing that walk is very insensitive.
Dance from the Egyptian. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, Yup's casual racism coming back to light.
Wait, casual.
Well, we call it casual, but we all need to have a
He is
word
a
with him about it.
Is that an offensive?
Yeah, is that an offensive thing? I think it's like a celebrated thing now.
No, I mean, like, I'm sure if it was a different culture that it would be offensive, but Egyptians could not give less of a shit. They mock themselves more than anybody else will ever mock them. So
Okay.
Also, so visiting Egypt myself, I did realize that the Egyptian old times is very, very different from whatever is going on now. Like, of course, after thousands of years, but there's like, it's as much a history to them and like distant to them, I believe, as like whatever knights are to us. There's like We're not getting offended by it if you call the Dutch
Well, yeah,
barbarians.
we're talking like 4,000 years ago, so it's not like anyone's gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're making fun of my great grandma." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It's more-
that sort of thing. Yeah, yeah. Like if you call us Germanic wildlings, it's like that happened like hundreds or thousands of years ago. So I don't. Not really me, man. Anyways, all right. Let's get back to this. What are you guys doing? Discussing.
I'm smiling at Luca, waiting for him to identify this sword.
Luca is kind of glancing at Dahlia's direction as
Don't you look at her.
Dahlia's giving him the sword.
Look at me. Eyes on me. Yeah.
I'll identify the sword, but I really think we need to talk.
Now it's fine. Look,
No,
we fought. Some of us went down. Some of us came back up. You went down twice.
once, and
Who's counting?
when you go down like that and then you come back up, I think that's a pretty big thing to count.
Look, we didn't talk about it when it happened against Tiamat, so why talk about it now?
We did. We really did.
No, we didn't. It's fine. Thought?
I also might interject. Al, I know I probably don't have a lot of ground to stand on right now. I do sense a fiend in you, and we are here to fight fiends, so I'm not saying I want to fight you, but we should talk about what's going on inside of you right now.
Al completely ignores Ios.
Ios gives Al a cock tap. Hey,
I'll brace it. Straight face it.
oh my god. He's more
Inside
powerful. Okay. Ios will
Yeah.
walk away, and just in Luca's brain, Ios will telepathically say, "Withhold information if you can, and if you think it's important." And
Now, above the table, I'm very hurt that you would ask my best friend to withhold information from me. The amount of shit we've been through.
Who is withholding information from who? They're asking about
Yeah.
what you went through.
No, but I actually just asked Luca to withhold information.
Yeah. But you're
this
withholding
sword
information about this
only be
transformation.
wielded by a paladin of good. Oh no, sorry.
I will sit down, and you do see me take out a small round pearl, and I'll just put it on the sword and start rolling it with my finger, and I'll cast Identify Ritual, so it'll take me some time.
Thanks, buddy.
As you're casting this, does anyone want to do anything else? Dahlia, I'll say this. Samsa Riff seems very, very hurt. She went down twice, and is also just still recovering from her recent release out of this very confining prison. So she wasn't doing great anyways, and this fight has really struck hard.
Okay, I will go towards Amzareth. I will sort of place a hand on her because I guess she can't see me, but probably sense me. And I'll just say, "Can I take a look at your, like, wounds? I guess if she's got wounds."
She'll softly kind of lift her head up. As she does, she grunts a bit. But she'll say, I think there's not much you can do. Dragons are tricky, I believe, in terms of restoration. But I mean, we did just defeat Bell. You defeated Bell. So I might not know what. Go ahead.
Okay. Um.
Do you want to make a medicine check to like investigate kind of what kind of wound she has?
Yeah, that's probably a good one to do.
Sure. Go ahead, roll medicine. Hey, that's not bad at all. All right. With a 21, you'll see that unfortunately to to kind of your horror actually, the wounds that she has sustained in this fight seem to be critical. There is a need for her to be, well, getting some help in recovering, otherwise she might never recover fully. The added weight she already got from being confined so long, on top of this now, has made it so that, especially with her wings, she probably won't be able to fly at the moment, if at all.
I'm gonna cry. No. Zamzareth. Um.
If she doesn't
I
get
guess.
help.
Yeah. So I guess I can firstly try. It might. I don't. Guessing it's not gonna do a whole lot, but I can try casting. Um. Well, actually, all I have is lesser restoration. Oh no, I do have healing word. Yeah, can I try casting healing word?
Yeah. You can
And
do it from a range, but I'm assuming you want to treat her like up close.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm on my laptop, so I'm like minimal screen space. Um,
What level are you casting it at?
I'll go level 4.
That's 18 points of healing then. You see a few of the open wounds that you sustained from the fight kind of close up a little bit. But as you said, dragons seem to be tricky. It is helping, but it's definitely not like solving the problem of permanent damage or anything.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's making her feel a little bit better though.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Ios then, and as he's a dragon friend, and just say, Samzareth is in pretty bad shape, and I don't think there's much that I can do for her. Do you know of anything that might help, or anyone that could help?
I have modest healing powers at best. I think with how much damage she sustained, it might be. I think it's imperative we help set her wings, so when they do heal, they heal properly and help her stay as still as possible. I think we
Ayos,
have
with your
rest.
expertise in being a dragonborn yourself and having dealt with many dragons throughout your time now, you can actually see what Dahlia hasn't seen so far, as she concluded that the wings might be very damaged and she might not be able to fly ever again if not handled. But yeah, you can definitely confirm that both wings are broken at this point.
I lack the healer's hand, but I could help you. We need to lash some strapping together to the wings to help them set properly and make sure she can't use them, at least for a while. Zamzar, if it will hurt a bit, like not a bit, it'll hurt quite a bit, but
Mhm.
this will help you heal better. I
So
need,
we're gonna MacGyver some like stints, or like something
yeah,
to keep the wings
yeah.
straight.
hmm
Nice.
Um, and we have to immobilize it as best we can. Zamzar, if we're going to have to touch you, and I know you can't see us, so like it's going to feel painful. And I
I can
can't warn
sense
you
you.
every time we touch it.
It's all right.
Really, it's just me and Vuk, they're children.
Yes.
I believe your intentions are good, and I'll allow you to do whatever you see fit in helping me. I appreciate the effort already.
Okay. Um, Ios
Is
is
there
going
anything?
to get some planks and um, start to lash them to the broken parts of her wings. And
Sure.
Just
do we
start
have
pulling them off.
Totem will actually help you. He will, as you say those words about setting the wings and stuff, he will go down below deck and actually get some like spare planks and stuff up to the deck.
I'm wondering if Luca, is there anything you could play that will like help Zamzarov stay calm and relaxed and minimize pain?
I could do Song of Rest, although that will speed up her natural healing a little bit. Um, but other
even
than that,
even
I
in
can
that
give her some
moment,
bravery as well.
I think
Okay.
the like the setting of the bones, like if we could get like a little bit of sped up healing for the initial, um, I don't, it's not clotting, but
Hmm.
osteo
At least
osteoblast building up. Yeah.
Kotem, as he's placing down the planks, he'll say that at least closing up the wounds will soften the setting of the bones.
hmm
It might not tear them open again, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So we'll set them as best we can, and hopefully the music will actually lull her to sleep because the less she's awake, the less she might like flex inadvertently. Like hopefully she can heal and relax.
If I may request, as she kind of almost whimpers as she says this, but I music has been a thing they used to make me fearful. You see the machine outside. Every time it opened those doors, it would play, and I knew that torture would be coming my way.
It's okay.
I
Luca can rap. But
I I don't know if music will be the best to calm me down. Therefore, you can try, but I'm just
Perhaps I can. Perhaps I can speak with you to take your mind off things.
yes, music, please.
Yeah, but you see, as she mentions that Luca is deeply disturbed, you haven't seen him this disturbed over like a sentence in quite a while. Just the notion of music being used to torture somebody and not giving them comfort and or resolution or expression. It's just there's something that Luca almost takes damage hearing that. And yeah, in that second, he just thinks of his life and how music has been healing and just safety for him. And he just closes his eyes, and he says, I know it's been a painful thing for you, but if I can help start a path to healing, it'll be my honor. And before I do that, he is going to cast, touch, like her leg and cast heroism on her.
Okay. I'll say that you've at this point cast identify on the sword,
Sure.
because otherwise that's gonna get interrupted. So for you guys' sake, I'll share. So remember when I said that the sword, Bel's Bane, was just like a normal +3 great sword, and like Bel gave it its power? I retconned that.
Oh god, that looks disgusting. Yup, please take it away.
I'm so happy.
That's awful. No, I don't like it.
Well, now.
And then also
Lizzie-
with this, I'll reveal the vessel bindings for you guys to look into.
And we have 4 of these.
4, yeah. 3 on the swords, and you have 1, of course, with Bella inside. And another magic item for Al.
I grow more powerful.
Well,
So there are no curses, right?
Nope.
Okay, because if there
Oh,
were,
that's
I
not
would
weird.
just see that it's cursed, but I wouldn't know the
Yeah,
curse.
yeah. There's no curse on this weapon.
Oh,
It is the case though that if you want to, at some point, free one of those 3 souls that are trapped within the vessels of binding on the sword, then that's gonna be an issue if there's probably an issue if they're still a part of a magic weapon, right? So that's the only thing.
So the sword is basically powered by them.
Don't know per se, but it's definitely part of the sword. So if you want to do anything with the vessels of binding within it, then probably the sword has to be altered in some way or destroyed. Even.
Okay.
That is not described in an identify spell.
yeah.
One, because I find it doesn't make sense, and then 2, because it's never been done.
Excellent.
I guess we'll see when the time comes.
Yeah. So Luca, you begin to sing something.
Yep.
You have casted heroism.
Yeah, cast heroism on her, and if this happens during a rest or how we're ruling it, he's also gonna do song of rest.
Well, we're not resting yet, but yeah,
All right.
sure, you can doing the heroism. That's good. Al, do you do anything with the knowledge of? Look at it. You tell. Well, yeah, you were instructed by Ayas to maybe by Ayas to maybe withhold some information. Do you withhold any information? I've showed it to everyone because I found it good for the players to know about this thing. But if you want to, you can from Al and the others.
Don't forget who your best friend is.
Yeah, just thinking about it, nothing crazy on the sword. So no, I think I'm just gonna say it as it is.
Okay, sure. All right, then you get the whole like it is in your journal now. Plain.
I'll place it on his hilt, the same side as his vorpal sword, so they kind of sit upon one another.
Yeah, Witcher style.
Oh, Witcher style's on the back, but yeah.
Yeah, but they're with the
I
both
was,
the same.
I was thinking more like Zorro from One Piece.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And wait until I get wait until I get the blade that I've been searching for. Then that's the one that goes in my mouth when we fight.
All right. Setting the bones of Sensor Riff and like getting the whole stilts thing up and running is gonna take some time. It is probably gonna take an hour, so you guys can do that short rest in there. Does anyone else want to do anything while they're doing that short rest?
Just as Al passes Crusher, he gives him a slight smile and nod of the head. Brother. He's just gonna sit
I
at the back of the boat.
look in his ruby.
Sure. You see the visage of Bella within the foggy kind of surroundings that are present if you look into the ruby. You see her like trying to say something, but like even the not only is the sound not coming through, and there's no way of you telepathically communicating to it, but the fog is also obscuring any like clear like mouth like syncing and stuff, so you can't really discern what she's saying. And as she sees you clearly, because she kind of reaches out a hand for a little bit, but then retracts it again, and anything you try to say doesn't really get a reaction out of her either.
Ios,
It's just emotion that you can portray. That's kind of it.
yeah, he just like tries to convey an image of calm, and he will uh, he will be there, and he will get her out. And I guess initially I'll try. I'm gonna dismiss, like I'm gonna pull Solus back into its plane.
Okay.
Does the blade, the infernal iron, just like fall to the ground?
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Okay. Can I use it to like try to etch into the ruby, like
The like iron kind of sheath that you
yeah,
created.
yeah.
I mean, you can try. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see if that has any effect on the ruby.
Mhm. But this being infernal iron definitely has its properties. It's definitely stronger than normal iron, and it has even some magical properties in some ways. But this other thing that you're trying to edge into being, well, one, a ruby, which is a very hard crystal, of course, very hard, like, stone. Um, and being enchanted with not only imprisonment, the ninth level spell, but also Bell, the one who casts it. You try to carve into this ruby, and you see the infernal iron seems to give way a bit as you give a lot of pressure into the two objects, but the ruby stays intact completely. I mean, you think about it, and even when you hit it with Solus itself, it didn't give a budge or anything. So
Yeah.
like, and that's maybe even up to par, or at least like on the same kind of level of like legendary
Yeah,
artifacts,
yeah, yeah.
legendary item, whatever.
Um, I'm gonna. Can I lash the sun sword to the the sheath and try to turn it on to see if that could like superheat it or make it more.
Hmm. Well, the sun sword is radiant, so it's not exactly fire. It does give out a warmth, but it's not like a superheat kind of thing. So you do see where you edged with the infernal iron onto the ruby. It now has created kind of like small splinters of like holes within the iron, and the sun sword now shines brightly the light it gives off shines brightly through those two, like, or three maybe splinters that you've created, those holes. But it doesn't do much else.
Okay.
It's a cool lantern.
It's a cool lantern.
Or like a flashlight.
I don't know. I'll keep the infernal iron somewhere. I'll just throw it in the bag of holding, and
Sure.
maybe it'll come in handy later.
Yeah, make sure to note it there. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else doing anything?
I think Crusher will walk up to Al at some point here.
Buddy. Best friend.
He'll just sit down next to you. So, what, you've making some deal with some fiend for power?
Well, I'm sure if you search Jonas's memories that you have trapped around in that skull of yours, you will have seen the exact time I made such a deal.
Yes, I was watching.
I did what needed to be done at the time to make sure that my friends survived.
But why did it activate up till this point? As TX kind of turns around, steering the ship. No, why didn't it just transform or whatever you immediately?
Not polite to listen into others' conversations, TX.
Hey, you guys stand behind the steering wheel. This is my place. You guys intrude my space. But I like to know, because I don't even know or think you know.
I will say to him in a persuasive manner, forget about what you heard here and focus on steering this ship. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
We are having a private discussion, TX.
You know, the private go down into the private chambers.
We are having a private discussion.
You know, when I said I liked you, that might have changed just now. And he turns his head back in between the rods of the steering wheel. He's not tall enough to look over the steering wheel. So
sorry, is TX trying to tug on the heartstrings of a reborn and a soulless elf?
Yeah. It doesn't have much to work with here, but he'll try his best.
So, no issues getting the ship, I assume?
No. I just wanted to tell you with your deal that I understand why you did it.
Thank you. I don't think many of the other party members will.
You did it for the same reason the weakling who used to control my body did it. You were fearful and cowardly, and you sold yourself to something.
I'd watch where you stand right now, Crusher.
Well, he sits, but...
Believe me, if one of us is capable
That
of
benevolent
throwing the
voice in
other
my head.
overboard, if one of us is throwing the other overboard, it will be you going over.
Do you want to put that one to a test?
Don't make me get my pushing abilities out.
Don't make me get my plethora of other abilities I've just acquired out.
I don't think you can push things.
I can't, but I can certainly hold you where you are.
Goes overboard, I'm not jumping after it.
Before this
Success.
escalates, Dahlia's gonna be on 2 knees and she's gonna like crawl so that she's like eye level with the sword that's on Al's hip. Basically.
She's just gonna crawl the length of this ship without me seeing you, with my 17 passive perception.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll come in and then I'll be like standing and then I'll bend over and then I'm gonna crawl.
I'm
next
just
to you.
whilst me and Crusher about going to blows, I just stop and like, do you see that?
Yeah, exactly that.
Maybe no. I'll give her a chance. Make me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Oh my! I wasn't trying to be stealthy. I was like making,
Oh.
as in like, I don't mind if he sees me. I feel like he's probably gonna gather what I'm trying to do.
Oh, okay.
But I just figured it would be funny that like he would be in the middle of a conversation, and I'm just like,
Me and Crush are literally about to start swinging. You just crawl up.
Yeah. Best friends, by the way.
Well, we wait until you start spouting shit.
it's
It's
just going
really,
to.
it's really hard to stay friends with Al. I'd say.
Luca, back me up here.
I'm doing my spell. I don't hear
God
anything.
damn it! The pariah of this group. Nobody understands me. You'd all be dead if it wasn't for me.
I understand you. Goddamn comes in.
Oh, not this guy. Not this
Asmodeus goes
guy.
there.
Wait, Dahlia's here now?
I guess Dahlia's crawling. Do you want to move your token? You're crawling across the board. Across
Yes.
the deck. Goddamn goes back once he sees Al. Disappointment.
Yeah, as it kind of gets over here, Crusher's just like, ah, good. You're here too. I've been meaning to speak with you about something.
Crusher's a lot more talkative nowadays. I don't
He's
know.
been waiting for a couple things to talk to people about.
Yeah.
He's
That-
been waiting
That's
waiting on this
Some time with
conversation.
Goddamn.
it's essentially
He's been
just his
waiting to
entire
talk to
time with
Dahlia.
Kotam. The entire time with
Literally
Kotam
spending
is
some
drove
time
him
with
mad.
Kotam going to the Punk Citadel as they were flying towards it. He was like, you know, I should really. He made these conversations in his head. He's already prepared.
He's been meaning to talk to Dahlia since we were in that bank vault.
Damn.
Okay, well, just give me 1 second, and then she's just gonna look at the gem and the sword, and she's gonna like. Just, I mean, obviously, I know that Flumps can't speak anyway, so I guess. Wait, that's actually interesting. So, but I'm guessing there's still no telepathic communication either.
No, yeah, I said that already. Yeah, no
Yeah.
telepathic
Yeah, yeah,
communication
yeah.
between the two.
Okay, so I'm just going to like try and reassure her that we're gonna do everything we can, and that it's gonna be okay, and that I'm gonna get her out of there, and that the angry man that has like power of the sword won't do anything that could possibly put her in harm's way, and if he does, that I'll kill him myself.
Do I hear you
Well,
say this?
He can't. Yeah, he can't hear you, but he is just happy to see you. That's what you're getting.
Yeah.
You see like a small smile on his face, and his like two eye like stalks kind of like do the little fling around a little bit as he sees you. And then Al
See.
turns his waist, and you are forever from his side, and he goes back to the thrashing.
Okay, and then I'll stand up and I'll turn to Crusher and I'll say, "So you wanted to talk?"
Kitty.
Yes.
Casual.
Back when we were in that vault all that time ago, what was that, 2 days ago maybe?
No. It's been a good amount of days because the traveling in Avernus takes a good amount of days.
Good
I
point.
haven't
5
haven't kept
days.
track. I haven't kept track, but I'm sure Vuk has. So
6th day in Avernus right now.
there you go.
Ages ago. It feels like months. You recall
Yes.
when we were asked to provide something of value to us.
Yes.
You offered an amulet bearing the symbol of a devil.
Yes.
As he leaves.
That's it. He's just gone.
He's done. That's all he had. He needed.
Good talk.
He just wanted to confirm that, and that's it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I thought I should ensure that I know where your loyalties lie.
I don't. I know that the amulet has the symbol of a devil, and that's purely because, well, the only reason I have it in my possession is because it was with me as a baby when my parents found me, my adoptive parents. Obviously, I don't know who my real parents are, so that's kind of part of the reason why I'm here. But I'm assuming that they left this amulet to me, so it's I guess a way of proving who I am, but it's not I mean, yes, it's the symbol of the devil, of which I am a tiefling, you know, like that's my heritage. That's as much as I know, but I definitely don't owe anything to a devil, so.
Crusher, you remember from your studies in the Hammer of Torm, or Jonas's studies, that any tiefling originates from one of the layers of hell. Usually, physical attributes can depict which layer, and this one depicts, if I'm correct, Malbolge. I'm sure, yeah. Which is Dahlia's kind of physical attributes.
Yeah. Does Crusher believe that there's nothing more to it than you just had it from childhood?
You can roll me an insight, and then Dahlia, you can like make sure to put it to GM, but you can roll me a persuasion or a deception, whatever you think is right.
Can I add a d6 onto this roll?
From a what was it called again? Fighter from...
This one.
Oh, yeah. I'd say, well, it's personal to like Dahlia herself, so I don't know.
I can just add to ability checks, just like based on past things. Like he's good at different skills.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that you're trying to incite her like truth telling and stuff, and that's
Yeah. He's just drawing on past ability to have been good at reading people, essentially. It's more his own
okay. You
skill
can choose to use
yeah.
this number whenever. Okay. Yeah, I'll say then, sure. With that, you can definitely discern that she seems to be telling the truth.
Very well then. Just something I have to check on.
I think it says a lot that in that moment that I offered it up, I had no idea of its actual value or if it was even worth anything. And if anything, they were offended because it didn't have the symbol of the devil of the layer we were in anyway. So it was like, or like.
Did you guys discover which one it was? I don't remember
Sorry?
clearly.
I have it written down what symbol it is, so I think so.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then, yeah, sure. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
definitely not the symbol of Mammon.
Yeah, so they were kind of, and like, yeah, so they were a bit offended by it. I feel like that in and of itself is probably enough to know that.
I mean, anyone with, I'll say, Ios, probably Luca, Kotem, TX Crusher, maybe Al even, they definitely have the knowledge that Malbolge is at the moment being ruled by the daughter of Asmodeus, Glacia. And
Yep,
that's the
that's what
symbol you saw back in the
That was my note, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good talk.
Yes, very enlightening.
Well, actually, we have the symbol here, so Dali, if you're not opposed to it, I'll share the pendant with everyone now, if you want to. 'Cause technically, they've seen it already.
Wait, you have it? Because I've never drawn an independent.
I created it.
Oh, because I made a picture. Because the symbol on it is the flail, like the.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Oh,
is
I
the symbol.
edited it in.
Oh yeah,
If
you
you
did.
look upon the, yeah.
Oh, it's because there's two next to each other. I was.
Yeah, that's the backside.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's yeah. Oh, that is cool.
You know, Dahlia, while we're speaking on it, what is that portrayed upon there?
It's a flail, like a whip used for punishment, I believe.
Is it one specific to your archdevil? Something special to them?
It's
If
the
you know
symbol.
much of them.
Yeah, it's the symbol of Glacier. That's all I kind of.
For
really know.
this, I'll let you guys, the ones that are with Dahlia at the moment. So L, Crusher, Dahlia. I'll roll for TX. Roll me a religion check to see if you know what this symbol kind of like. You know now that it's the symbol of Glacia, but why? That's kind of what I'm letting
Can
you
I add a
know.
d6? I don't think I'm going to use these any other time.
L, you were both rolling in GM, but you both rolled an 18, which is. Oh no, wait, that was the persuasion. There you go. No, but L, you rolled an 18. Do you want to roll for this, Dahlia?
Yeah. Oh,
Sure.
I'm still on GM. Hang on.
Yeah, you have no idea. L, I'd say you've heard that Glacia uses as like a whip or scourge. In this case, I guess it depicts technically is the weapon that Glacia chooses. You don't know why or how or what it is specifically, if it even has a name like Bell's Bane, for example. But the backside to all of you is completely unknown. You have no idea what that means.
Do I see them studying the flail and kind of stood in sort of confusion, trying to understand why it's a flail? Or
Yeah, sure.
yeah, I'll just
Dahlia
laugh.
has pulled it out, then sure.
I'll just snort and walk away.
Okay.
Like slightly bumping TX as I walk past with my shoulder.
Well, yeah, you can't bump into him with your shoulder because he's too
Well,
short.
my hip then.
But yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I'm gonna check on Zamzarif just to see
Diggs
how
will
she's
say,
doing.
"Watch where you're going, man. I tried to steer a ship here."
While their conversation was going on, I think Ios and Luca were having a chat about how fucked up our party is now.
I'll just
Sure.
move back here so I'm not privy to this conversation.
Go ahead.
So, using, I guess, tending to Zamzarif as a little bit of a shield, Ios is going to ask Luca what his take on Al's new transformation is.
I'm not sure. Of so many things. I thought it was dangerous and stupid to do that in our realm. But now that we're here, I have no idea what it means. Does that mean that he is now subservient to, you know? So, and with so many connections, are we really fighting against the archdevils and dukes of hell if half of our party is serving them, connected to them?
Seems like we're fueling their powers at this point, and that if we ever were to fight against them, would our allies be robbed of these powers? If Crusher and Al have similar devilish attributes, if we were to fight their patrons, would they be robbed of anything if it were to cause them harm?
And if I'll go a step further, if we were to fight them, not that I would wish to, but would they be able to? I mean, Al fell. I had not a second to react, and then he rose not by his own volition. You've heard, he doesn't remember what happened. So who's to say that they can have a say if we encountered him.
I know we can't make it down here without our friends, but if our friends lose more and more of themselves every layer of this travel journey, what do we get to the last? When we get to the last layer of hell, will there be anything left?
If we came here to save the souls of our loved ones, but then we lose our own, it's easy to say for Al that, and I'll look at Ios like right in the eyes, that not many people care for him and that he can lose his soul or be trapped himself. But there are people who care about him.
Yes, yes, we do. And one of the hardest things in the world is caring for someone who is constantly trying to push you away. But we can do that. We're strong enough. But if that sword gets thrown off of the side of the boat in the next few days, it wasn't me. And Ios will wink at Luca as Al walks over towards him.
Hang on a minute. Don't be getting any ideas to throw that sword overboard until I've gotten because
I would say this conversation took place at the same time that you guys had the conversation.
Yep.
That's why Al
Anytime
moved back.
Ios wants to distract Dahlia, he's got that blue plushie just waiting just to throw it.
Yeah, throw that
What?
overboard.
No, I won't. I wouldn't do that to either of you.
I mean, you can. There's only you and Luke that have to weigh of this information. And Zamza, I guess.
But before they jump in, I'll
Okay.
just look at Ios and say, and what about you? That was brave back there. Foolish, reckless, impatient, silly, dangerous, but brave. And I don't want brave friends. I want you how you are, alive.
I know. I haven't had a lot of chances to be brave in that way, and I did succumb to a little rash action, and I apologize to you, and I'll make it up every layer of hell. But it gave me a chance to speak with two of my patrons, and I feel like I have a better grasp on what I need to do. But it isn't acting in the name of some god. It isn't acting in the name of some dragon. It's acting based on things that I know and I can do. So it was a reality check, and the way I messed it up so miraculously is humbling. So I will do my best to be the friend you know and hold my end of the bargain up in this party, because if one more of us turns into some demonic vessel I don't know. We may as well just buy property here.
That's good to hear. But still, again, like you said, we can't make it out of here without every single one of us. So I'm glad that you're here. And trust, if there is any way of me ever reaching the power that I don't have now, but hopefully, I'll try and break that crystal. You know that. You don't have to sacrifice yourself. I'll try it.
I know, and I appreciate it. And same goes with you. And whatever obstacles that we hit, I'll do everything in my power to help you out. But enough doom and gloom for one day. We're on the river Styx. This is a happy place.
Absolutely. And I mean, if we're really bothered so much about what happened, we can just like tap a finger and be done with it, right?
Miles swishes around his little vial of river Styx water. It's like, yes, shots for everyone.
Yeah.
That was such a wholesome conversation, man. Not that I heard it, because I wasn't.
Oh, Dahlia, you're right there.
We just see Al seething across the dragon, like. Oh.
I'm checking on my friend, seemingly the only one I have left in this party.
Hey, we're friends.
You just said you'd kill me. Like, not but 5 seconds ago.
I
Al,
said
we're-
I'd kill you if you did anything to help your friend. Wouldn't you do the same thing?
Well, apparently I don't have any. How you doing, Samson?
I'll kill you.
Samsa at this point has been kind of conceding herself to whatever Luca, Ayos, and Kotem are up to in terms of trying to repair her. She grunts a bit as you ask this, and says with a very soft voice, "Didn't matter."
Trying to see if there's anything that I can do to help her. There's not really. Not more than what other people have
I
tried.
want to sign this contract.
I'm essentially just a salesman now. Hey,
I
I
have this great guy down in the ninth layer.
you want your
This
sight
is
back?
miraculous.
I'm your man. I can get it for you. Just one soul, please. Yeah, I mean, there's other than what people have always tried to do, there's nothing I can do to help with the wings or anything like that.
Says
Can
the
I-
cleric.
Can I just quickly glance at Al? You used to wear a necklace of Kalimor, right?
Mhm.
Is that still there after transformation?
Yep.
It's gone. No. Yeah, it's still there.
There's a cool red rod on it now.
The moment that necklace goes, that's when you need to be worried.
I think we're already worried, man.
What do your tattoos mean now?
I'll just
He can
Pr-
make tentacles eject from every area of his body.
pretty much how it was when I first got the tattoo done. I will lash out and try and grab Ios.
Like a DC something.
I'm
Yeah,
imagining this
it
is
is.
higher now.
No, it's still DC 14.
As the chains shoot out from Al's body, it now not only, like Phoenix described, erupts from his arm, but from his whole body.
I mean, it's
And
a strength
whatever the
save.
DC was, Al.
Just saying.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever the DC, whatever saving throw DC you had, up it by 2.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a DC 16, then strength save needed.
Okay, 11 plus 8, so still saves.
You're fine.
I'll alter it in the description as well.
Is it changed? It was a dex save the first time you did it.
So yeah, I read further down. It's DC 14 strength or dex.
Oh, okay.
It's athletics or dex essentially.
Oh, like acrobatics?
I did assume so.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was even. Okay, so I didn't need to burn my expiration.
No. You can take that back. Although that would have been 3d6 damage if you'd failed.
Yes, and I would have been knocked out.
Nah, you have 27. You're fine. 3d6 is not gonna take you out. All right.
Alright, well.
With that, you guys will be able to take the short rest. Song of Rest will be activated as well.
Yeah.
And I want. I'm gonna roll this for Kotam, but either Luca and Ios, you both make a medicine check for me, or you help one and then take it with advantage. Whatever
I'll help
works.
Luca.
Yeah, my medicine's fine. I'm not Dahlia, but
Kotam will help out. I have no idea what his medicine is. Here we go.
yeah, see?
Double that one. At this point, you go to check on Zamson, you just kill her by checking her. You go to check her pulse and accidentally trip and snap her neck.
Alright.
I wanna see
You guys will try your hardest to like set these wings into a stilt that actually will stabilize it. But working with a dragon in general, but also just one that has been hurt so much and is under so much pain, is gonna take some time. You are on a clock here though, because the longer you wait, of course, with this, the more it will set into permanent damage. You do not, however, succeed in making these stilts as of now, but you'll be able to try later, I think. All right. Short rest goes on. Roll the appropriate things for that, if need be. What did you want to say?
No, never mind. I was just, I know I was initially, I was helping with the Zamzarov thing, and then I think because I went over to the guys and then abandoned
If you do
the guys,
leave,
'cause,
yeah.
yeah, that's sad. Cause
Your short rest also recovers 1 exhaustion point, I think. Or no, 3. Sorry, 3. So anyone that had 3 or less doesn't have an exhaustion anymore.
Fine, I guess during the short rest I'll cast Aura of Vitality so Ios can get more healing.
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
You get yeah, you get 20d6.
That will probably put it up to full, I think.
Is it just for me? Does anyone else need healing? Wow, I'm really carried that fight.
I mean,
Tank
hold on. Let's not bring up the fight. I still haven't forgiven you. Don't make me take this spell back.
oh wait, actually, I probably did need. I can't remember what my health was at because when I did the level up thing, I changed my HP and I just realized I put it back.
No,
on
you
my
weren't full because he used his little grave cleric trick, I think, to give you
Arise.
what was it?
64, I think.
Yeah.
64 HP. Yeah.
Oh, so that wouldn't have been full. So I probably I'm probably missing like 15 or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, with a short rest, you could do that easily.
And remember, because of Song of Rest, everybody heals 6 extra. So
There you go.
Okay, I'll just.
Wait, I should have probably asked earlier. Did we level up to 13?
Not until well, yes, but no.
Oh no, I should probably do that now so I don't
Yes, but we need a
I
long
don't have
rest
to do it
before it
later.
takes place.
Long rest, yeah. It's gonna be.
Yeah. But just so it's ready. There's so
Mhm.
much I have to do for it.
You guys finish your short rest. As you do, something will happen. Yeah, well, could use that music. Actually, I'm gonna put on some battle music because this is kind of.
You know what? We just tanked Bell. Tiamat will be no problem. Fine.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
If
sure it's
there's
team
another
app.
one of my girlfriends in a crystal, I'm rushing in.
You have more?
Bella's just
I mean,
heard
yeah,
every single word you've just said. She's now just turned her
Right,
back
here
to
we
the edge
go.
of the crystal.
Quiet on set, please. Alright. Flowing along the river Styx, you find yourself on a slowly drifting current. Winds blowing against your sail, as if trying to prevent you from furthering down into the hells. Then you see it. First, thinking a giant reddish cloud is approaching from the distance. Soon, you realize the horrible truth. The cloud you see is made up out of those same thousands of devils that chased you out of the forge just moments before. You prepare for the worst as you see that there is no way this ship will be able to outrun this doom. And then, a bursting light. From the skies comes through a giant floating structure. An impossibly large fortress pierces the always storming clouds of Avernus. The light, created by none other than Zariel, the archdevil herself. I'll just. She is floating like hundreds of feet, but I'll reveal what she looks like. As she floats above you, she shouts out into the sky of Avernus, and you will hear her, not only from the foam of her voice, but also just her being able to make herself heard throughout this whole layer, being the archdevil of it. And the giant cloud of devils that was about to rush upon you stops in its tracks. Every devil kind of looking upon their ruler. Zariel now floating in front of them, in between you guys, will turn towards the devils and speak to them and say, "These travelers have done something of terrible taste, but at the same time, something impressive." As she turns towards you guys, she'll say, "Do not worry, friends. You have gotten rid of my second in command, but my second rival as well. I will grant you passage towards the second layer. Free. Or almost. As the killing of my general, although impressive and insulting, piques my curiosity. Why? And how? For these things to be answered, I will not keep you within my realm, as frankly, I don't want to. Any killing of a former archdevil draws not only my attention, but that of many. And I want nothing to do with it, although I want the information. So, as to give you free passage towards this, I ask one of you to stay behind. One that I will keep in custody. I will not harm, unless they don't tell me the truth.
I'll walk over to
This is my
Kotam.
bargain.
And I'll push him forward.
Alex, what's your schedule like for the next few weeks?
Not available.
Just gonna push
This is
Cortan
my
forward.
bargain. No contract needed. Just an agreement. Otherwise, I will let my devils have their spoils. And I will pick among the one that last survives to tell me the truth.
I assume she's towards the back of the boat, like this way.
She's flying like 300 feet above you guys.
Oh, she'll just hear just.
Blinding radiant light. You assume she can hear anything that you'll say within this distance.
Well, Ragnar it is.
No.
I'm sorry, Zariel, but if you want any of our compatriots or party members, you're going to have to come and take them yourself.
No, don't ask her to
Well,
take
well, hold on.
Her
Hold
devils
on.
can take us, not her. Not
Let
her.
it be then,
I'll
and she'll
take
wave her
it.
hands,
Hold on.
and the cloud of devils will come closer.
He's not the one who speaks for us. Please.
What? Because we got Luke and the boys? I can't. I don't have a voice. It's this
Luke and
oppressive
the
group
boys.
that we're in.
Can I try and ask her a question?
She'll first say, on the mentioning of the name, she'll say, Luca and the boys. Well, there's my first piece of information then. Thank you.
Ow! I swear to you.
What? We're Luke and the boys. We took down the aspect of Tiamat and saved the overworld. Everybody knows us.
Nah, I didn't. But now I do. If you are the one to stay behind, I'm sure you'll tell me more.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm betrothed to another archdevil, one much powerful than you.
Wait,
Sorry.
betrothed? You said
Before we do
betrothed?
this, can I try and ask her for some information?
You want to ask her for information? Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I want to try and ask her. Okay, if we're gonna do this, I know you drive a hard bargain, so can you give us any insight into how to remove somebody from a gem?
Roll me a persuasion check.
If only it was me rolling this, Chucky.
Yeah, well, you've already gotten on her bad side, so it'd probably be with disadvantage.
It's fine. I have apparently the rod of Asmodeus in my corner.
Well. You want me to roll that persuasion check?
Sorry, it just took me 2 minutes to get everything up.
Right. 10. She'll kind of look upon you now as you speak these words. Even from this distance, it is as if it is like a large zoom in, because the moment she looks towards you, you can clearly see her face, even from this distance, like I said. She'll kind of... She just kind of giggles a little bit at your question and then says, I don't think any bargain is necessary more than I already proposed. I want you to decide right now. It is either death for all of you except one, or one stays behind and all of you move on.
I'll look to Luca. Can I speak?
Can you speak? Go on.
Go and get me.
I love how Luca is on the trapdoor. He's like, fuck this.
Yep.
I will just speak to her in Infernal, I guess.
Sure.
And I will... What will I say? How...
You didn't even... You ask, can I speak, and you don't know what you're gonna say.
How about this, Zariel? You let us go free, and I will return to you and give you all the answers you seek. If you do not let us go free, then Asmodeus will be the one that brings about your reckoning.
You couldn't have asked her for the information about a gem. Damn.
And also, tell me about this gem.
I'm gonna say roll deception, because technically you don't know if Asmodeus will bring about her doom.
Sure you don't want to make it persuasion?
Kind of bluffing.
You sure it's not persuasion?
No, because you don't know.
Fuck you, Yop! Let me roll persuasion.
Is he bluffing or does he genuinely?
I mean,
believe
I
that?
guess
Well,
if you truly believe what you're saying,
well,
then
if it wasn't for what Ramius said about the rod and what the rod was, the ruby rod, then I would never have believed anything about Asmodeus. But now the fact that I know,
really believe this.
yeah, well, he's got my soul for starters, so I know that much, and then also the ruby rod of Asmodeus is the one that came about the sky to give me new life.
First eyes and then the ruby rod.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll that persuasion then.
With advantage.
No.
No, it's with advantage.
Yeah, plus 16 is pretty good.
Yeah, but
28.
Part of my feat is that if I speak to somebody in a language gained by that feat, then I get advantage on all persuasion and deception checks.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't matter in this
Yeah.
case, but... She'll say this. As she kind of holds up her eagerly devouring cloud of devils. She'll say, as much as I would like to believe that. And I probably should, seeing as you killed my general. I mean, no mortal with just ordinary powers could do that. I'll say this, I need some collateral, darling. I need something that gives me an assurance. If you can give me anything of real value to you, and believe me, I'll know, then I might consider.
You can have my soul when I rip it out of Asmodeus' cold dead hands.
It requires some hoops. Something now, Al. Something I can withhold upon your return.
Kotam, you're up. I'm out of ideas. It's like...
The sword of Bal, maybe?
I'll give you your sword back. At least half of it.
You have my sword.
At least half of it. And I can tell you where the other half is, too.
I don't need it anymore. It has been destroyed.
Yeah, but a great archdevil like yourself surely could restore its former glory.
And imagine
I
just
tried.
existing with the knowledge that, oh, I have Zariel's sword. That surely ruins your reputation, at least a little bit.
And if you found out who had the other half of your
She
sword,
kind of
definitely would.
looks upon you with like hellfire in her eyes.
Luca just descends down and closes the lid.
Yeah, who's not allowed to speak now, Luca?
I have no shame in the destruction of my own sword. I did it myself. Any shards that remain are useless. I know it. Anything else. A soul would be preferred. That one, for example, that one looks interesting, and she points to her Serif.
Absolutely not. You could literally take anybody else's soul on this ship, bar Zams's.
Wait, would you take a soul coin?
I have plenty of those. Something that can tell me what happened here. In great detail.
Then I'm
Or I'll send this cloud
I'm-
of my loyal servants at you.
legitimately going to point to Kotam. Take him. 100% take him.
No. That's our
And-
guide. We need that guy. Without him, we're lost.
As
Ah,
you
we're fine.
are in the opening of the trapdoor, Luca,
Nope, you
You'll
don't.
be
You.
pushed
I'm
aside.
pushing. I'm pushing that guy down.
Ramius is far too strong. Especially with a short rest behind his ears. As he comes upon the deck, he'll shout out, "You can take me!"
Before he shouts out that, can I
Yes,
cast Hold
no.
Person?
I have been hurt just like Samson, everyone. I don't think I will be of any value throughout your journey. And I have a way of communicating with you. Sariel, Devil of the First, can you guarantee me that I can still at least communicate with my friends? And you all see Zariel slowly nod. You have my word.
I promise you now, Zariel, if anything befalls that man under your care and your watch, you'll meet the end of my own blade.
Yeah, whatever. And she snaps with her hand, and Remius will be instantly lifted up. And as he is lifted up into the air, a bunch of change from the fortress above you will dive down, similar to actually the ones that you just used, Al.
No.
That you have with on your body, and made of infernal iron, of course. And they will wrap around Remius and quickly drag him into the fortress. She then will turn towards the cloud of devils, wave her hand and say, "No destruction upon these adventurers will come within my lair. I'll make sure of it. Anyone that does will be promoted to lemurs for 1,001 years. Goodbye now," as she turns her head towards you and flies up into her fortress again, it disappearing through the clouds.
Well, yeah.
The
Good
devils-
thing nothing's gonna hurt us in this level when we're leaving it.
Or returning
Well,
to it.
Well,
no, I didn't want to face that thousands.
Hold
of,
on, Luke.
like,
You peeked in your pants and
devils
found a
for-
pair the moment she disappeared. Where was that Saki comment when she was there?
There's actually a sign, and we're on the second layer of hell already. And you couldn't have passed.
We'd already crossed the border. She had no jurisdiction.
Invisible wall, yeah. No, believe me, you'll notice when you get to the second layer of hell. Speaking of which, as you drift onwards, the cloud of devils will kind of disperse. Nobody daring to subvert from the
Yeah,
command that
pussies.
Baron just gave them.
Don't come back.
You see the face of Beleth, Prince of Imps. Dude, like the little, little finger to eye thing.
You'll just get a middle
And
finger
fly
up
away.
back at him.
You should point at your sword, Al.
I got your boss's sword.
Instead, I guess, yeah, he actually, for the one that want to notice, I'm sure you can all, he flies up to the fortress instead of going back to, like, the forge.
With that little snake.
What do you guys do?
Well, I say you went first to offer yourself up, Core.
I think none of us were except Remius.
You
I
disgust
thought I was
me.
Clever standing on this trapdoor. I thought I was being so clever.
You disgust me, Core.
I really don't know why, but sure.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Al, you didn't offer yourself up. You just started chatting
That's
shit
what I'm
to her.
saying.
Al ignores Dahlia as he walks to the front of the shop.
What I thought.
Upon the head of the ship, I forgot what it's called. You can actually see the depiction of what you recognize as what usually is one of the symbols that Kalimfor uses.
Hmm?
His skull. This is Kotem's ship.
Oh yeah,
At the end of the day.
got such a boner for Kalimfor.
It's the cleric for Kalimfor. Alright. What do you guys want to do? As this whole moment has just subsided. Happened.
Yeah, I was ready for a fight, but guess we'll just.
I'm gonna turn with the sensible party people and just sort of say, that was incredibly brave of Ramius. And maybe stupid.
Yeah, we're not used to people like that. If we have to lose one of us every layer of hell, then we're gonna limp to the finish line. So
It's gonna be a small party for me to DM then.
that's the only time that's gonna happen. And we need to be. Well, I know I wanted to talk, but rushing in like that, but we need to be a
So
lot
no
more.
more ideas of self-sacrifice, yeah?
I've already got a lashing from the bard. I will not be brave in that way anymore. I think he meant stupid, but I need some shred of dignity at this point.
Well, I'll give you credit. It was brave. And stupid. But it was brave. And romantic.
Hey, Kotem, could you take the wheel for a moment? I think I shit my pants. TX is gonna
Okay, it
go
happens to
downstairs.
all of us, TX.
Yeah, well, that thing that just happened didn't happen to everyone. I'm sure of that. That's the first time. Serial coming down, threatening us, as he kind of mumbles, goes down the.
Pussy.
I don't know.
Oh, what's wrong, TX? First time being threatened by a god.
What how would Ariel compare to Belle in terms of like the aura of power?
So if they weren't both, like, if none of them were archdevils, the lord of a layer of the nine hells, they would be on similar level. Bell would probably even be more powerful because he just has the longer experience. He's an older being. He has worked his way literally up from being a lemur to being a pit fiend to being an archdevil. He's one of the only ones that has, at least to this high rank. So he'd probably beat her in like pure combat.
But then
but
also have that Zariel has knowledge of being a celestial.
well, that's true. That's true. But she's given a lot up, being here. Then of course she is the ruler of Avernus, and that kind of just gives you an enormous boost in power. So like her just overall rulership of the layer not only gives her command of everyone in here, at least the devils, but also just gives her a magical kind of just otherworldly, almost godlike control of the layer itself, or just in general her powers. So like her being promoted by Asmodeus as the Archdevil has shot her up in power rankings with Bell significantly, like probably double, especially within Avernus.
So what you said is we could have taken her.
I would say that on a healthy dose, with a long rest and your level up, you probably still wouldn't stand a chance, but you at least have a better attempt at it than doing it while you just fought Bell.
This
Even
is
with
the
Jonas
first time
being
I'll
such
ever,
a fresher
literal
party?
first time I've ever said this. I think we would lose.
I really thought
Also, not to
you'd have my
mention-
back in that there. I'm not gonna lie,
Not
Alex.
to mention that not only would you fight Zerial, but thousands upon thousands of devils.
He's nothing
which
without his
on
devils.
its own would already be
I
like.
I don't know if Yop has changed her stat block. From what I know of it as it usually is, we would lose. And you've probably made it worse.
Yeah. I mean, Bell's
think we
stat
can take
block
her,
had
guys.
made worse.
No dex.
You guys
saves.
did beat
No
them.
dex. saves. None.
Alright. Does anyone want to do anything before we move into this?
Ios,
Or-
while the fortress sort of fades into the smoke, Ios will just sit at the bow of the boat and hold the Hellrider amulet and say some prayers to Torm.
Sure. Alright. As you do, you will see one more sight before you actually go to this here. Not too far from the lair of Bel, upon a small island in the middle of the river Styx, there stands a tall pillar of skulls, rising up and disappearing into the dust and smoke-filled skies of Avernus. As you come close, the chattering, laughing, and screaming of millions of heads can be heard for several miles. Skulls shift and move in and out of view, sometimes climbing into the dust, sometimes showing themselves near the base to see what helpless mortals might approach. And Kartem, as you guys approach, will say, I know we've been sent on an urgent way towards this, but the Pillar of Skulls is the final resting place of those mortals whose lies led to the deaths of others. Their collective knowledge is vast, and they'll even answer a mortal question if they're willing to pay a price. You never know if they would lie, but I have heard both truth and lies come from this pillar. The price they ask, well, it's hard to blame them for the price they demand, but these are skulls after all. They miss their other body parts.
I'm interested.
So
You guys are about, like I said, several miles. You hear this already, so I would say like 4 miles from the actual pillar of
Do
skulls.
they want tongues? Are they interested in tongues?
So are you offering out my
Kotem
necklace?
Kind of, yeah. Kotem looks towards Al and then looks towards you, Ios, and says, from what I've heard, I've never used the Pillar of Skulls. From what I've heard, they want a body part that, well, they can actually use. These skulls can magically talk already, so a tongue doesn't do them very much.
We have a Jabberwock head in the back of holding.
Something not from the head, they prefer, I think.
Ah. But we
So,
have
like,
a Jabberwock head.
You couldn't
wait, so
collect
you could just give them like an arm or a hand?
That's, I believe, how it works, yes. Depending on the severity of your question, they require different, more important parts. So, a question that they find less important might require you to sacrifice a finger, while a question they finds much meaning to be answered might require you to sacrifice a whole leg. Something of that sort. I don't exactly know how it works. It's hard to even set in stone because they really are just millions upon millions of opinions and voices.
I'm just imagining now you know, on the night bus, that like Jamaican skull that hangs from the thing, and he's like the thing that does the. Do you know what I mean? The like little head.
I'll wait till you get there and I'll do the voice.
Oh God! If you have the pea soup, make sure you eat it before it eats you.
You guys are slowly approaching it. Do you guys want to stop? Kotem will just move past it if you guys don't want to.
So we actually have to sacrifice one of our own limbs, or just provide. It doesn't have to be like recently severed from a body, right? Could be old.
Don't know. You'll get there when you get there, I guess. If you want to stop.
I kind of want to stop, but it's up to you guys. I know. I'm not going to force everybody.
You also have just kind of met Zariel, and she said that you needed to leave. So like you don't know an exact time limit, but there was kind of a like get the fuck out of here. You'll not be harmed while doing so, but get the fuck out of here.
I ain't scared of Serial.
Well, like I say, I'm kind of interested, but at the same time, it's probably best if we just keep going straight to this. So, I'm not like. I'm always intrigued by places we can gather more information, right?
Real puzzle gamer right here.
If we were to ask those questions, do we know in advance that the skulls only know answers for Avernus, or do they know throughout the Hells?
They originate from millions upon millions of souls that lived throughout history. So, like, as long as one of them experienced something that could help you guys, for example, an imprisonment spell, then that could be an answer that they would tell you. Being so many, that's why Kotem is saying the knowledge is vast, because like you're bound to have somebody that experienced something similar or something exactly like this. Maybe someone in there was once trapped in a literal like vessel of binding from Bel. You don't know. So possibly is your answer.
Well, if they can help us get the crystals, I'm for it.
There's no harm in trying. If it's not great, we just speed off, right?
We can at least give one of Kotam's legs.
Poor Kotem, dude. I mean,
he's got 4 limbs to give up.
You haven't seen his head yet, but you know. Oh no, wait. You see the lower half of his head because he has like a eye mask or something, right?
There you go.
Does
He's got
Al
more we can
still have
use.
his old arm, his old prosthetic arm?
You mean the one that was devoured by a mimic?
No. No, that's the whole point. If he still had it, he would have probably just attached it back on.
Would they accept a prosthetic limb?
I'm not giving up my prosthetic limb.
No, I'm not. But I'm also thinking like if they would accept a prosthetic limb, then surely I could like
start whittling.
I could
No,
like
Like that.
make
Okay.
something.
Like, I'm not saying to give up your prosthetic limb. I'm gonna give up your prosthetic limb.
I'm not giving away my nat 20 nullifier.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Is a Are we ending here or soon, guys?
Soon, yes.
Or are we going? Okay. I was gonna say I might want to.
At least I can do another half an hour or so, but after that I kind of have to eat.
Ios obviously has quite a bit of skin in the game in terms of opening up these rubies, but
Time Dragon is always interesting.
yeah. He also thinks there's knowledge to be had elsewhere, and that maybe defeating all the evils in the hells is how he's going to release Bella.
Well, yeah, other than the vessels of binding, you guys, I'm sure, have a lot more questions that could be answered by this
Mm-hmm.
thing, this pillar. Alright, I want a decision now, because otherwise we're gonna move on by default.
I've got nothing for it, so I'll take myself out.
Yeah, you've asked about the pendant. You've asked about like what's going on with Elle. You have all your answers.
Yeah, I got the
you have
question,
one.
the answers to every
Yeah.
question I had today. So yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Alright. Ios and Dahlia 1-2. What about you guys? Elle, Luca.
I was fine.
Okay.
I would say go, but again, only question that I have would be about the rubies. So
Okay. Sure. Alright, then you guys will shore up upon this small island on the Pillar of Skulls. I'll drag you to the image that I have for it. Just
lovely.
um, yeah. As you will approach, the chattering, laughing, and screaming of the skulls will become louder and louder, but the moment you step upon the island itself, the whole tower goes silent. All the skulls, millions of them, as far as the eye can see, will cease to produce any sound. And at least from what you can see, most of them, if able, will look upon you. Whoever stepped upon the beaches of this small island first, I guess. Don't know who that would be, but it happens with any one of you. Pillar itself starts about 100 feet from where you guys are, where you shore up. TX will stay on ship, having replaced his pants. He is willing to guard whatever comes our way in terms of the ship. Kotan will guide you guys as well, and hop upon the island itself. And Samsariv, being so weak, will still lay underneath the setup tent on deck. If anyone wants to stay with Samsariv that doesn't have anything useful to ask here, they can if they want to. But
Yeah, I'll stay with
That's
him.
probably just gonna
Yep.
stay. Yeah.
okay. Al, was that you as well? Or no?
Yeah. I'll stay as well. Yeah.
Alright, Crusher and Al will stay with TX and Zamsarif. I'm assuming then Dahlia, Ios, and Luca, you guys with Kotem will approach. Alright.
They'll tell us the cost, right? Like I don't have to like just keep cutting off fucking limbs until I. Okay.
Yeah, they will. The Kotem will confirm and say, after you've asked your question, they will decide whatever cost is appropriate within time, and then they will tell that to you. And if you're willing to give it, then they will give you an answer.
Okay. Sure. Let's go.
Alright, you guys approach. The skulls kind of turn slowly. You hear the kind of clanging of them together as they move and follow your steps towards the pillar itself. They don't speak or make any sounds as of yet. What do you guys do?
hello.
The soonest word that comes out of your mouth will produce an echo throughout the whole pillar of the same thing, but now in millions of different voices, and you hear hello, 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 hello.
Right.
Right.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Whatever that word was. Times a million. Some skulls actually look perplexed and can repeat what you're saying, but some can. The scholars, whoever scholar died here in terms of spreading lies, can repeat it. But your local farmer is looking perplexed.
Ios will step forward and ask for the knowledge to release his loved one from the ruby prison that is an imprisonment spell cast by Bell.
As you say these words, it will, like the others, be repeated throughout the pillar. As I grab some water. May I have some water right here? Yeah. And as this question is repeated throughout the pillars, it moves up the sound, kind of just telling each other what the question was. Then you hear within the distance a small sound approach as an answer is being formed from all the way up on top of the skull's tower, skull pillar. And that answer will move down. And as it does, you will now begin to clearly hear what it says back. And it says, "A ruby imprisonment is something we have experienced. What you can say is that, well, we've been in it ourselves. I can attest to that. A prize for something like that will have to come from something that you use often. Something that is of great value to you. I think a larger limb is meant for this. Yes. What you guys think?" And then one voice will say, "A hand will suffice."
Dahlia's gonna turn to Ios and be like, "Okay, I can't do it to myself, so you just do it."
we both want this information. I can't ask you to cut your own hand off.
You don't have to ask. I'm offering.
Sacrificing, some would say. Self-sacrificing.
For a second, Luca thinks, and then he asks, "And is this a contract? Is this magically bound, or are we just giving you a piece of us?"
We are not devils. We don't do contracts. We have a different way of doing so. Simpler. You can trust us. Give one of your limbs. This by the hand, meaning that. And we will give you an answer.
Yeah, but I'm trying to glean. Of course, I don't know if I can insight check a tower of carcasses, but does this does this thing involve like magic, or is it just a physical act of chopping off your hand?
Cut it off. Give it to us. And that will be it. Al,
Well,
what is your answer? I don't
Dahlia.
like
Dahlia?
to be kept waiting.
okay. Well, Dahlia's gonna say again that she's willing to sacrifice her left hand.
Okay, left, that's an important choice. Left or right?
Ios looks at Luca.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this so much.
The fun thing is this, that you're not even guaranteed on the truth. I mean, this is a pillar of lies, pretty much. Kotam has stated that either truth or lie has been sprung upon this, or spoken out by this pillar. But you never know which.
I'll turn
And we
to both.
can't insight if it's true or not.
Yeah, I've tried, and
Yeah, you
it's
could.
false.
You don't know if you can inside it. You can try. You can always try. But this being a pillar of skulls that have died and been sent here because they lied and thereby killed others is, I mean, it's gonna be a difficult inside check. Let's say that.
No. I hope we're not doing this. If there is anything in my power to find out somehow how we can get rid of the souls, I'm not letting you lose a hand and then it'd be a lie. Don't bring them up!
But look how sweet they look, both of them.
Ios trusts Luca.
Look at Flory.
And
Phoenix
to
made
send you the-
art for it.
I need to send you the PNG because I'm not liking the white on the sides there, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what you sent me.
I think Discord must have like downgraded. Anyway, but
Dahlia, I don't know if this is a good idea.
I'm really not that sentimental about my hand. But if there's no way to know for sure that they're going to tell us the truth, then I guess it's probably not the best idea.
We might not.
I was gonna walk towards the ship.
Okay. Turns around.
Yeah. Turn around and walk away. See if they try and sweeten the deal.
What about 5 fingers?
I'll give you the tip of
You can
one
keep the
tail,
palm.
and that's it.
Yeah.
A single
Kotem will,
amethyst scale.
as you turn around, Ios, Kotem will say, "Wait." I think that with Remius, I feel I need to contribute in some way. It is true. Elle was right. I didn't offer myself.
Oh, don't listen to Al. We don't.
Well, it's not Elle that makes me say this. I have not been completely truthful with you either. But, well, let's just say I would like to do something good. And if that is getting the answers that you want, I will gladly give up one of my hands. Preferably the left one, as he turns towards the Pillar of Skulls. Is that alright? Or all left? And the Pillar of Skulls will kind of nod simultaneously. What do you guys say?
Kotam, there's no guarantee this is any truth. And as much
Nothing
as you
is
joke about
in the nine hells. Every devil lies. This is just as good as a shot we have at finding out how to resolve this issue, if
Most
any.
information doesn't take away your hand, though. If you're willing to do good, you might need that.
Well, as long as I have one other hand to perform any somatic components, and I think we'll be fine. Besides, you know, there are ways to return a hand. It's not any magic I possess, or any of us yet, I think, but we'll have to search for it with Semseriv, maybe even, so might as well do it for me then.
All right, I'll do it. Miles pulls his blade out of the air.
No, you need your hands more. I can
I
cast
think
No,
spells
I'm
with one.
he's
hand
offering
off.
to
I'm
chop
not
off.
trying. I know. I'll
Oh,
I'll do it and
yeah,
cut it
yeah,
off.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. As he kind of hesitantly holds up his left hand and kind of reaches forward. You see, the first time he kind of, well, you can't see it, but he seems very scared. Even like facing Zerial, he seemed a bit more like intrigued and scared when you noticed like him standing there. But this time he is, yeah, no, he's really like he even looks away as he holds out his hand like this in front of you. Go, go, do it.
All right, and I also will cut it off at the wrist.
All right. As you slice it off on a still target, you are able to without any issue or something. Wait, what? Luca, why did you cast blindness, deafness?
No, I deafened myself because Al keeps
Ah,
talking in my
okay.
ear.
Okay, sure. All right. The hand, as being sliced off, falls, of course. You want to try and like catch it in the air?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. With your other hand, you're able to catch the hand, um, kind of grasping it like a handshake, but now with nothing attached. Kotam screams in pain as his hand is being chopped off. He immediately holds it in a kind of wrapped cloth that he has pulled out of one of his pockets, ties it as like tight as he could with his one hand, and kind of looks upon you, and you see from underneath his mask, you see one single tear, and he says, "Okay, I'll be returning to my quarters. Just, let me know." And he'll kind of slowly and whimperly walk back towards the ship.
He doesn't even want to stay for the answer. Okay.
No,
I
he
also
knows that you
will,
won't tell lies.
yeah. I also will throw the hand to the island or to the skulls and demand the
All right.
answer.
As you throw the hand, one of the skulls within the pillar will catch it with its teeth and immediately swallow it, and you'll see a row of like a ripple of skulls kind of in different locations of the pillar fight amongst each other as the hand presumably is being moved up and up. And as it moves all the way up, which takes a little bit, some sound will begin to come down from the pillar again. And as it reaches you all, the following will become apparent to you. I will not say this in the many voices because that will kill me. But I will post it. I'm just gonna copy and paste this whole thing. Let's see if there's no spoilers or anything in this, because it's been a little bit since I wrote this. Yeah, I think this is fine.
Right at the end of it. P.S. The end of the campaign is.
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
I'll read it as well, but yeah. Killing Bell might have saved them from being killed themselves, but now, with his death, they have made it far more difficult to find a way of freeing the ones inside from the vessels. The adventurers can do so in a manner of three ways. 1. Getting to know the specific condition that Bell set to free each individual from the different vessels of binding. One way of doing this is by talking to Beleth, the Prince of Imps. He is the only one that would have been close enough in the casting of the imprisonment spells that might know the specific conditions to the specific vessels. B. The other way is to find the dead body of Bell, if there is any, and talk to it via the Speak with Dead spell. 2. Casting a 9th level version of the Dispel magic. First, a way of obtaining this feat is by being able to naturally leveling through to 17th level and then casting it normally. B, an alternative way is by finding someone that is able to cast the spell magic and at 9th level and then convincing them to do so. 3, finding themselves a weapon or place that is able to destroy the vessels and free the ones inside. Finding a place that could destroy the vessels and free the ones inside, like the Pit of Fire in Flagafos, is one way to do it. Obtaining a weapon or object that could destroy the vessels and free the ones inside is also a possibility, like the axe of Raffle King that Soros possesses. And that's all they tell you. Which is a lot, actually, but... And they're all lies.
Alright, well.
Any other limbs to sacrifice to us? We will tell you any question that we know.
I think I've had my fair share of dealing with these things. I think we know what we need to know for now.
Don't go. Don't leave us. We'll give you more knowledge. Give us more limbs.
Exactly. That's the part I'm more concerned about.
Yeah? No other questions? No other limbs sacrificed?
We'll walk away now.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys will
Goodbye.
return to the ship.
As they're walking back to the ship,
Goodbye.
Kotam's getting on the ship, and the rest of the party can hear in the distance Crusher saying, "Hey, Kotam, could you give me a hand with something real quick?"
Hey, Stumpy, where you going?
Whoa, hold on.
Enough.
He doesn't have a prosthetic in place right now.
Inside this quarters.
Mine was a clean cut as well. There's no stump there.
I'm gonna
It wasn't
go...
exactly clean though.
No, it wasn't. But...
It was kind of ripped off. And it was your whole forearm and hand.
Yeah, probably way cleaner.
Ghost is like a clean cut, yeah.
Hey, Sir Stumps a lot. Where you going?
I'm gonna go find him and try and help with the, do some medicine and stuff.
You go down the ship. we have an interior, so you can move around in there as well.
Or is it somewhere? Hang on. On this screen, man.
It's down if you're zoomed in. I don't know if you.
I see no interior, by the way.
You're on
Yeah,
the main
got it.
floor.
Look who showed up!
He's here. He has the axe.
Wait, what the fuck are we doing? Discord.
That's really funny timing.
Is he actually talking?
Yes.
What the I didn't even. What the fuck? So for the ones that are watching stream, the one we talked about last with Soros possessing the rightful king's axe was played by a player we had in our last campaign named Harvey. I don't think he has said anything in like
Nope.
a few months, and he just reacted to something in the Discord with a meme. So
Speak
that's
of the devil.
completely insane timing. Anyways, yeah. What do you do when you get down to Kotem? He seems to be in complete misery. He's kind of like hugging his stump on his left
I'll try.
arm.
I'll try to like console him a bit and just say, "Let me have a look at it," and then try and medicine it up.
Sure, give
While-
me a medicine check to make
Whilst you're
it
consoling
better.
him, you just hear Crusher and Al laughing on deck, muffled laughing.
Crusher's not muffling it.
No, it's muffled. It's muffled because we're like on deck. We're not muffling our laughing intentionally.
And Dahlia will say to him like, "Ignore the other two," like as if either of them would ever have the bravery to sacrifice a limb.
You understand? I sacrificed everything to save this party.
Hey, muffle,
you didn't.
you're not there.
I sacrificed everything.
All right. Nice, good roll. Yeah, you're able to lessen his pain a bit. I mean, he's still missing a hand, but you have a feeling that at some point he actually goes to sleep. Once you've bound his hand and stuff and kind of mended it for a little bit, the wound at least.
Cool.
All right.
And then Dahlia gets
I'm gonna
up
ask-
and make hand, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask one more thing. Do you guys want to long rest before we get into this or after? You guys can do it on the ship. It's like a oasis, so you guys can,
I don't.
as
I
long
think
as you're
we need the rest.
inside.
Yeah, I think.
Well, you can if you want to, like
Alex.
do it when you are in this, or when you are within the furnace. Both are like have their, 6, 7. Sorry, have their benefits or downsides.
I don't know. I feel pretty good, team. So
Yeah, you do.
I'd say the ship, if possible.
You want to
Yeah.
rest now?
Well, the ship for sure is just the ship in this or the ship in Avernus.
In
Oh,
Avernus.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Because you're going with the river Styx, so at some point you'll flow into this. But you guys can
And we
just
need
shore
to-
up.
Protection from Zariel, at least until we're here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you guys long rest in Avernus still. All right. I will move all of you downstairs then, as you're taking your long rest. You guys can then decide who wants to. I guess I'll move you to where you actually go down into the ship. There you go. You can freely explore. And you can choose a what's it called? Hammer.
There's secrets back here, guys. They're hiding something.
Well, Kotam did say that there was something he hadn't been truthful about.
Yeah, we should probably interrogate him about that now.
He's sleeping.
Only Luca, Dahlia, and Ayas heard that. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I guess. Okay, never mind. So
You can tell the others if you want to, but yeah.
nah.
That's
Well,
so
I don't
far
want-
who knows.
That's probably
So he's
wise.
giving him more reasons for me to.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah, we don't
wise.
need to go tell him this stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys want a long rest? Anything you guys
Yeah.
want to do before we do the long rest? Does anyone want to stay with Sumserif? Because she's too large to fit into the
Oh
trapdoor.
yeah, I also
Actually-
stay with Hamza.
Okay, yeah. So Crusher doesn't need beds, so he could.
You'll have to. Yeah, I'll say that underneath the like little tent setup here. Oh, there you go. Underneath the little tent setup, you can take a long rest as well. Okay, to make it easy. Also, otherwise, Semserif wouldn't be able to make a long rest at all.
Right.
You guys have also. I know we're still in a moving river, but you guys have like shored up to like the side of the river Styx.
Okay.
Then I want everyone to level up to level 13. If you haven't already.
God. So many new features. One more Indomitable. I'm so strong.
Nice.
One day it'll actually
That's
work
pretty
too.
I guess Crusher is just chilling in the eating room because he doesn't really have to sleep, so.
He doesn't believe in beds. They're for the weak.
Alright. As we're leveling up, I'm gonna also work through this and then end the session because we're gonna move into this here. So I'll say that you guys wake up from your long rest, take your breakfast and all. Whoever wants to move up to the deck can. Whoever wants to stay here can too. But you guys are gonna be moving into the layered dish, and I'll describe what that is like, and then we'll end the session. So, who wants to witness this the first hand, and who wants to stay here for just well, Kotam. Kotam has been in this, I'm assuming. So yeah, he'll be just sitting this one out. Okay, yeah, move yourself towards the ladder if you want to move up top.
I'd love to witness this.
Witness me.
Alex
well?
is gonna have so much fun with the name.
I know.
can tell.
I've been waiting so long.
Okay, I think everyone is moving up except Kotam, of course. Alrighty. Here we go. The river Styx narrows as you drift onwards. Its almost black or red waters turn blackish and growing still and heavy, like a cooling oil. The distant screams and echoing of the Pillar of Skulls and the general chaos of Avernus fades behind you, replaced by something worse. Silence with intent. Iron rises on the horizon. This, that is DIS, reveals itself, not all at once, but piece by piece. Jagged walls of rusted iron, fast enough to blot out the horizon. Their surfaces crawling with chains, barbs, and slow-moving infernal machinery. Towers pierce the ashen sky like spears, each crowned with watchfires that burn a cold crimson red. The air tastes metallic, dry enough to sting your lungs. Heat passes in, but not the wild flame of a furnace. This is a forged heat, the suffocating warmth of a sealed furnace, of industrialization. Every sound, your breathing, the lap of the sticks, the creak of iron, feels observed, judged. And you know that high above, within the iron tower, centered in the city, a distant figure is sure to watch, iron crown and unreadable expression. This Pater looks upon his lair. Welcome to this, where nothing escapes scrutiny, and nothing is forgotten. And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Woo!
Session 22, the change of
Oof, we
Asmodeus.
made
You
it.
guys made it to this.
I refuse to believe that we're out of Avernus.
Yeah.
Can't happen.
Crusher jumps overboard. He's like, "Fuck this! I can't make the next few sessions, so I'm staying behind." All right, yeah,
Going
that was
back
it,
to
guys.
fight Ariel.
For anyone watching, watching still or watching the VOD, thank you so much for tagging along. This was a little bit of a nightmare in terms of schedule, but yeah, we appreciate it so much. Thanks, players. That was fun. I think we did a lot actually in that session, and we discovered a lot, and we made some sacrifices. We lost someone, but we ultimately made it to this. Your next arc or chapter, whatever you describe it as, is about to begin.
And as was promised at the beginning of the campaign, it'll be like, what, 3 or 4 sessions in Dis, right?
I'm trying to keep it around 10. In Avernus, we've now spent 10, I think, exact. So, yeah, that's what we're going for. The one might be a little bit shorter, one might be a little bit longer. I'm not trying to limit myself to like exactly 10, because that's going to be a nightmare. But if it's around that 10 mark, like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, something like there, that's what I'm going for. We'll see if that's possible with all of them. If we're like done in 6 for some, because you know, remember that some of your souls and stuff are like not within all of the layers of hell. So like the main objective of getting a soul here that you guys have lost is sometimes just not a thing in one of the layers, or at least not that you know of. So that might speed things up, but who's to say that something else won't occur, right? So yeah, that's how we'll go about this. Thanks guys, it was fun. Hope you had fun too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alex with the reappearance, that was fun to plot
That
out.
was fun.
Yeah, thanks Alex for joining in again.
Are you back for good now, or is it just time to time?
No, just I had a week off on Sunday this week.
Boo, you whore.
I'm mad at you.
Fuck you. Leave. Yeah, I'm very glad that you didn't sacrifice yourself, because that would have been. What the fuck are we doing?
You told me to go.
I'm very
I
glad
left.
that you didn't. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm very glad that you didn't sacrifice yourself, because that would have made it a lot harder for me to, you know, like bring you back at some point when you can join.
Otto could have joined us.
Well, bold of you to
Yeah,
think that
because-
Crusher would ever be self-sacrificial.
Yeah. And Otto just swimming through the river Styx. Hey guys.
I do miss his accent.
I am a
That's
river. Yeah. I'm a river otter after all.
You'd be so good at swimming through the sticks.
That's all he would ever know. So yeah, just falling overboard is gonna be a hard one for anyone that does at some point.
It's not great.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
I gotta boot, guys. I'm on baby duty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as well.
Yeah, I need to go get lunch.
I need some food. All right.